FOLITY. The glamorous world of royalty, where even cancer is tackled with grace, a stiff upper lip, and a well-rehearsed photo op. So Kate Middleton, our beloved Duchess of Cambridge, Princess of Wales, must keep up with all these title changes, has been bravely battling through some tough times. You know, like normal people do, but with a palace backdrop and an endless supply of designer outfits. Apparently, Sophie Winkleman, you know, that royal-adjacent actress who once starred in Peep Show, yes, Big Suze, decided to chime in with some heartwarming praise. Sophie saw Kate at Wimbledon, one of the few public appearances she managed this year. Poor thing, only managed a few, after all. She was as beautiful as ever, Sophie says. Right, because that's the most important thing when someone's dealing with a health crisis. Gotta make sure they're still looking fabulous. Kate's been busy dealing with, just cancer. No big deal, right? She announced her diagnosis with an emotional video back in March, because nothing says royal like a PR-approved video, and as of September, she's wrapped up chemotherapy. But hey, she's Kate, so she lets us know that it's a long path to recovery, and yet, somehow, she's still doing meetings at Windsor Castle. Twice in September. What a trooper. Who needs rest when you can attend high-profile ballet performances and slowly get back to royal duties? And it's not just Kate handling medical news this year. King Charles, yes, that King Charles, is also battling cancer. Because why should Kate get all the attention? He had a little procedure back in January, and by February, he dropped his own cancer bombshell on us. Oh, but don't worry, it's not prostate cancer. Because if it's anything else, it's fine, right? The man is practically superhuman, though. Sophie says duty runs through him like a stick of rock. Translation: he's still working because apparently resting is for peasants. Inspirational? Sure, but also a little concerning, don't you think? But don't worry. Sophie's here to remind us that even though she isn't a working royal, she's still in the inner circle. She's practically BFFs with all of them. Sophie's married to Freddie Windsor, who's apparently 53rd in line to the throne, but let's be honest, at that point, you're closer to being a Game of Thrones extra than an actual royal. Freddie's out there working a real job at JP Morgan Chase, while Sophie continues acting under her maiden name because, you know, gotta keep the career alive while hobnobbing with royalty. Oh, and by the way, Sophie met Freddie in the most charming rom-com way possible, by sharing a taxi. Apparently, he recognized her as Big Suze from Peep Show, told her he loved her, and boom, royal wedding bells. Isn't that just so relatable? As for Kate, she's slowly easing back into work. But don't worry, folks. She's focused on staying cancer-free. She's planning to attend the annual Remembrance Day service. Fingers crossed for a dramatic balcony wave. And oh yes, her beloved Christmas Carol concert at Westminster Abbey is still on the calendar. Because even cancer can't stop a royal from planning Christmas. Am I right? In her September 9 video, of course there was a video, she told us how she's looking forward to returning to public life when she's up for it. So, no big deal. Just battling cancer, raising royal children, and planning a few public engagements, all while maintaining perfect hair. What a hero. Cue outro. Subscribe to FOLITY for more hot takes on the royals, where we'll continue to question how these people manage to stay so put together while living in a literal soap opera. Hit that like button if you're also baffled by how anyone juggles cancer and Christmas carols.